This is a true clash of two giants in the sport, boss.
I really don't know what to expect here. Of course, we expect Igor to start throwing bombs and Mark to go for the takedown. But Vovchanchyn went every fight all the distance and Mark didn't. So we don't know if Mark can go the distance, if he's going to get tired later on in the rounds. It's going to be a tough one to call this one.
But
on paper, I would say Mark Kerr is going to win the fight.
I would say too, but if you look at their opponents and the level and caliber of their opponents, Kerr beat Takada in his last fight, whereas Vovchanchyn beat Carlos Barreto in his last fight. And down the line like that, Vovchanchyn may have faced a tougher caliber opponent than Kerr has.
Yeah, that's what more people say, but yeah.
But I'll tell you one thing, Vovchanchyn has never faced a wrestler the level of Mark Kerr, but let's be fair, on the other side of the coin, Kerr has never faced a striker possibly as dangerous as Igor Vovchanchyn. This is a monumental battle here. Looks like Igor is doing some pretty good work in the clinch here. Chopping right hand there by Vovchanchyn.
Beautiful.
And it looked like they might have clashed heads a little bit there in the clinch.
Good knee.
And Kerr with the overhook and the twist down. Big right hand by Vovchanchyn. He caught that kick by Kerr through the overhand right. And Kerr said, forget about this. I'm taking you down. And Kerr driving it hard. Kerr on top. As I said before, it looked like they might have clashed heads unintentionally. Vovchanchyn bleeding over the side of his right eye as a result. Vovchanchyn definitely getting the better of the punching exchanges. Kerr getting the takedown.
Cut pretty good. He's cut pretty good, Mark. He's cut pretty good.
You can hear Mark Coleman in Kerr's corner talking about the Vovchanchyn cut.
Breathe. You're doing good. He's cut on that left eye. Look, he's cut on the right eye. Pretty good, Mark.
Now, both these guys have won tournaments. Kerr has won 3 tournaments. Igor has won at least 3 tournaments. They both got a lot of experience. So now they may play a little bit of a waiting game. It's almost like a long stare down waiting for the other guy to blink and make a mistake.
Yeah, but with the new rules, that when nothing happens, you're going to stand up. I don't know if that is what Mark Kerr wants. He wants to keep it on the ground now. You don't want to stand up with this guy. He got a few good punches already. Oh, this is good. This is good.
But that right hand by Kerr, as powerful as it was, didn't hit. But if it would have, that would have done some damage.
Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground.
I'm telling you, Kerr's striking repertoire has really improved.
Work on that cut.
Yeah, he has to. We worked hard on it.
Action.
Actually, for this fight,
Get a little busy, Mark.
he didn't come over.
Don't put a lot on him. Just put a little bit on him. Just stay a little busy. Stay a little busy.
So Kerr did not train with you for this fight?
You're all right.
No, he did not.
Work on that cut. Work on that cut.
What effect do you think that has? Now, Igor has had the same trainer throughout his entire career. When a fighter changes trainers.
I don't know. We had a winning combination going on, so I had no time. I couldn't, and we would have had a very difficult schedule. I had a very difficult schedule. It would have gone, but he chose not to. So I hope he worked his striking, because I always think that striking, like working the pads, the thigh pads, and the heavy back, that's the best way to get for somebody to get in a good condition. Only wrestling will not do the trick.
Well, I've noticed one thing. His striking standing up came up short. Of course, Igor had something to do with that. Igor showing a couple little bit. Now there are some punches by Kerr.
Don't let him up. Don't let him up, Kerr. Don't let him up.
And Coleman yelling. There was an axe kick by Mark Kerr. And now Kerr coming up with a good right uppercut. Vovchanchyn throwing a big bomb. A big right hand by Vovchanchyn. Kerr shooting in again. Wow, that right hand, that landed right on the temple. It's amazing that Kerr didn't buckle from that punch.
He can take a shot, that's one thing for sure. But Igor is tired too, looks.
That was outrageous. He hit him right on the upper. It was almost on the eye bone, but a little bit over on the temple.
Big cut. Work on that cut.
The guard is all the way open. He should put his left elbow on Igor's leg and push himself into a half guard, and from there work to the side mount.
Okay, what are the implications of this fight? In my opinion, the winner of this fight becomes #1 in the sport.
Yeah, in the heavyweight division.
Yes.
Let me see. Yeah, I would say so.
I think currently, right now, a lot of people rank Kerr #1 and Vovchanchyn a very close #2. There are a number of other fighters floating around in the top 10 page. Rizzo, Randy Couture, Mark Coleman can never be counted out, even though he's coming off that loss to Takada.
Yeah, but he's working on a comeback, I feel. And he will, I think, we haven't seen the best of Mark Coleman yet. I think he will be, doesn't look like a quitter.
Yeah, but you never know.
Yeah, it's true. You never know.
Because right now, Kerr looks awfully powerful in this fight. And if it keeps going like this, Kerr's going to get the decision.
Oh, yeah, he's going to win the fight like this. But he should try to pass the guard one more time.
Yeah, he should, because he's got to keep moving, because the referee's saying action, and that's the first warning, and then they're gonna stand him back up. If I were Igor, I would just lock him up and let him force a stand-up.
Yeah.
Because why sit there and punch Kerr with that behind the head punch, even though it's going to really hurt that ear after a while? That action is betraying him because it's keeping the fight on the ground.
You're absolutely right, Steven. He shouldn't punch. Remember before I said it also, what was it, with Carlos Beto and Igor, I said also, you know, he shouldn't punch because then nothing will happen and they put the fight up. Here's the same thing.
I wonder if Carlos Barreto had gotten the decision in that fight, would he be the one facing Kerr right now?
I think so. I really don't know how they put the fights together. I don't think it makes any difference because normally they would say it before. They would say, okay, the winner between them is going to fight him.
Stay down, Kerr. Keep him down. Keep him down. You got a break coming up.
Okay, what is Kerr doing? Is he going to go for an ankle lock?
No, please not.
He can't really go for an ankle lock, not in this position, not with Igor's leg up there. Plus Igor, because, and Igor got a nice little right hand in there before Kerr got all the way back down.
Breathe. You got a break coming up, Mark. Suck it up. Suck it up. Suck it up.
Look at that little knuckle punch. He's throwing it around the side, and that seemed to have angered Kerr. But Vovchanchyn used his knees and his legs to keep Kerr out of punching range.
Oh, Mark should try to pass the guard here.
I tell you, Igor's landing all the strikes here. Kerr's doing nothing but lay there.
Yep.
Look at that punch.
Yeah, but that's not a punch, you know. It's just landing there. I think it's just to annoy him. These are more punches, see?
Of course, yeah, right.
And the ear, he will give him a cauliflower ear.
Go 1 or 2 punches, pal.
30 seconds left, folks. Although it may be good strategy of Kerr to just lay there.
Yeah, Kerr's corner advises him to flurry, one more flurry.
Yeah, he definitely needs. Otherwise, Vovchanchyn may win this round, even though Kerr got the takedown. Vovchanchyn did most of the damage. I mean, the cut on Vovchanchyn's face, not counting. I mean, that was probably from a headbutt. Kerr seems to be complaining to the referee that he was being punched in the back of the head. Okay, here they are rumbling off of the ropes. And Vovchanchyn dropping that big overhand right after he caught the leg. And here's that was such a hard shot right on the dome.
Wow.
Hopefully we'll get another shot of that.
Mark Kerr's wife there in the corner.
That's Eugenia, his manager. And here's
You
that
better believe that.
overhand right. It's amazing that didn't knock Kerr down, let alone out. Because he had all the force coming down into that right hand. That's a nasty cut. Here it is again. Igor dipping to the left and driving that overhand right straight down onto the temple of Mark Kerr, almost immediately creating a mouse over Kerr's cheekbone. Okay, I think the game plan is probably going to be the same, boss, because of the damage that Vovchanchyn did with 2 right hands standing up. Kerr would be crazy to stand up with Igor Vovchanchyn.
Yeah.
As boring as it might be for him to just lay on him, he may have no other options.
He needs to.
Okay, there's a sprawl by Vovchanchyn, but Kerr pulling a double leg takedown. Vovchanchyn working on a guillotine choke, but Igor really doesn't have submissions in his arsenal.
Yeah, this is pretty much the same position, and we will see this for a while. I think the referee will put the fight up, because this is the same position we had in the last 3 minutes, 4 minutes from round number 1, and I don't think that the audience would like to see this, and the referee.
No.
So.
We've got Kerr, the quintessential wrestler, the takedown artist, against maybe the purest puncher in the game in Igor Vovchanchyn. And there's Mark Coleman, former 3-time UFC champion, cornering Mark Kerr. So you know he's going to be cornering him from... Okay, now they hustle back up. Igor used the heels on hips and got Kerr off of him on his own without a restart.
And Mark looked tired when he fell backwards. He had no, there was no reflex. The reflex, the automatic reflex was the takedown again. But I think that took pretty much all of his power.
I find that ironic sometimes that people with, somebody with the build of Mark Kerr, this perfect body, gets tired, where somebody like Vovchanchyn, who traditionally may look like he's, quote, out of shape, unquote, doesn't get tired.
Yeah.
So stamina is not what the body looks like on the outside, it's what's inside.
Yeah. It is. It's always inside the heart, in the head.
And also,
And who trained, you know? Some people, they lose fat real easy, and other people, they don't.
Kerr looks like he's been out in the sun a little bit. Igor Vovchanchyn, being from Kiev, Ukraine, don't know how many sunny days they've got there.
Get on it. Keep him down there. Keep him down. Keep him down there, baby. Stay on top.
Come on, babe. Come on, honey. Come on, Mark.
Sure fight. Sure fight. Still. Sure fight, Mark. Sure fight, baby. Sure fight.
Okay, it looks like Kerr's getting busy, but he's missing all those shots. And Igor chopping away with that heel. Igor punching up, Kerr missing again and again.
You're doing great, Kerr. You're doing great. Stay right in there. You're leading. You're leading. You're winning. You're winning, Kerr. You're winning.
Okay, do you agree with that statement? Is Kerr winning?
He's not doing anything, so but they got the takedowns. I don't really know how they count takedowns here in the Pride. But if it's like in the UFC, Kerr's going to win.
Okay, who won the first round? I think Vovchanchyn won the first
Vovchanchyn
round.
won the first round.
Stay a little busy.
So if Kerr wins this round, we go to an overtime.
Yeah, this probably was going to happen.
Breathe, breathe, baby. Just breathe. Just breathe. Keep breathing.
Vovchanchyn has stayed busy here. Kerr has done nothing. He eventually, sometimes he'll go back for one of those ankle locks, but then he'll come in and he'll miss a couple punches and go back into this squeeze situation. Somebody's breathing hard in this clinch. Okay, Vovchanchyn pushing him back. Vovchanchyn throwing an uppercut there by Vovchanchyn. A big knee by Vovchanchyn. And double underhooks there by Vovchanchyn. Vovchanchyn grinding away. And a knee to the top of the head. Another knee to the top of the head. And Kerr is out.
Oh, my God.
Kerr has been knocked out by Igor Vovchanchyn. Double knees, but wait. Vovchanchyn wild in celebration. He slayed the beast.
Whoa, what a surprise.
And here they meet in the center of the ring. They hug Vovchanchyn. And the referee...
Kerr's saying no knees to the head when you're on all fours.
Oh,
and he is right.
He said foul. He said foul. Oh, you know what it was?
I think it was a foul. There are no knees allowed on the ground. He's on all fours.
That's right. There are no knees allowed to the head when an opponent is on. But was he knocked out, or was he faking to get sympathy?
I don't know. It looked, if he was knocked out, he recovered real fast. It was maybe a trick also because he knew it was an illegal knee. And maybe he wanted some rest.
The referee has raised Igor Vovchanchyn's arm in victory. Okay, here it is again. Igor jumping in, throwing a right uppercut and a knee there. That was a good knee.
That knee was good.
Now Kerr...
And now he's on all fours. It's not allowed to give knees.
And there's one knee and two knees. Kerr slumps over.
Wow.
Look at Igor jump 360 roundhouse kick.
Wow.
Well,
that was a good knee.
Well, let me ask you this, boss. The no kneeing or kicking a fighter when he's on all fours, do you think that penalizes the striker?
Yeah.
On behalf of myself, Stephen Quadros, and my partner, Boss Rutan, domo arigato. Sayonara.